Hello everyone, I'm Marlon97, and welcome back to Victoria 3. When we last left off, we just got finished fighting the most pointless war ever with two Sicilies because, they decided to try to take Italian leadership, but we really can't attack each other because my navy can block them, but I don't have a big enough navy army to cause a land invasion, so that was just basically a total waste of time. And France is exploding, which is great, so they really can't help. Because I kind of, and from my knowledge, there's no way to join an ongoing war, so France is kind of on their own right now. So, yeah, that's the position we're in. And also, the economy is also currently exploding, so we're going to try and fix that. As well as if I check, yes, I have some interest to declare. So, definitely putting an interest down here, because I want to get some colonies rolling down in Africa. Let's see here. Probably keep an eye on France, and then over here in like Illyria and the Balkans would be a nice place to have a little interest to keep an eye on things. Or maybe, yeah, it's probably fine. I was thinking maybe Russia too to get some check with the Russians if they want to help me with Austria. But regardless, so I think now, due to the fact that France is going to be basically useless and can't help me out, I'm better off just trying to put more of my chips to trying to get the Papal State to come in, be absorbed by me instead of relying on the French. And then we'll basically taking on Austria alone. Hopefully, some people who don't like the Austrians, such as, let's see here, the English or the Germans or the Prussians still, get involved. But we'll get that all figured out in time. Right now, the main goal is to get this, hemorrhaging economy under control. Which definitely is getting Tuscany, because they're now part of the glorious empire, and which reminds me, are there any production methods I can actually adjust here? Which, yeah, that's actually going to be enough money. Let's do that. I should make some bank. What else we got here? Dye shops. No, that won't help. Water tube boiler. I'll just make tools and stuff more expensive, but might as well let's get these boilers rolling. Get those going, cranking out stuff for me. Yeah, steel tools would be too expensive still, I don't have enough steel. Actually, that's productive. Get these boilers going. And that will make a loss of the cannons. Alright, well that's fine, I just wait and build stuff up, because as much as I don't want to, obviously there is the option of just, because I know where the expense is coming from. It's coming from having all these construction sectors, which I kind of, honestly, I don't want to give these up. Even though I might have to, so we'll have to see what happens here. Because currently on the economy, which is, let's see, what's killing us right now. Clothes is, well, super expensive now, but I probably import some normal clothes while we're kind of filling in the gaps. Paper is also expensive too. And other than that, everything else is kind of cheap. Transportation is really cheap, actually. Actually, could I actually... Why I still have this in my mind? Where's my railroad ones at? There they are. Oh, I'm thinking of, this. Quick trains, yeah. I'll make that a lot cheaper. But let's see here. Imports... Oh, yeah. I can just buy a bunch of clothes off the British or the French. Let's go with the French here. I can hopefully help quash that a little bit. More economy, try to catch up and build more textiles to make our own clothing. Which you definitely need to do at some point. Or what else are we hurting for here currently? Paper, but we're building paper mills right now. Fish is okay. Still wood. Always hurting for more wood. The industrial goods, it is not really explosives. Coal and clippers. I think trains, we're actually catching up on trains. We're currently building those. Other than that, weapons are a little expensive too, but it looks like it's mostly coal, clippers, trains, tools a little bit, wood, paper, and clothing. I could import coal. Also, much well get that from the French. We do have a trade agreement running still, I think. We do. So I'm gonna import. I might as well get it from them. Let's see, is and my one industry. Yeah, this is still building up. It looks like. Probably expand this too, actually. But definitely our coal mines. That's what it looks like. What we definitely are hurting on. So let's just have this smooth itself over currently. Let's see your buildings. Let's see here. Let's look at this last lumber mill Tuscany built. Get that tossed there, and then need more clothes of my own. Couple of those. Extra shipyard probably wouldn't hurt. And just like all the coal in the universe. I'll put that in Sardinia. Alright, we'll see if that economy will fix itself, will right itself, basically. Because new labor movement, lovely. Which also reminds me, the government. Can we do anything with the government now? Not really, because they're being jerks. Because, let's see, landowners have too much power, I think. Yeah, that's why. Honestly, it's mostly coming from our king. So once this guy kicks the bucket, we should be much better to get some political reforms rolling around here. This guy's just has too much stuff boosting these guys, because... Yeah, that's the only law we have is propping up our tenant farmers and monarchy. The other, like, 50% is just from him. Because our heir looks like he's a bit more... Yeah. He's liked and way more liberal. So yeah, it's probably be another like 20 years before we start doing a lot more bigger political changes. Which kind of sucks, but it's whatever, I guess. Which, we have a lot of political stuff lying around. What can we do with all that nonsense? Let's see. Does the Pope like me? The Pope is... Okay, I'm already get the Pope to like me. Let's see, the Pope does not want to join that. Join me? No. How far off are you doing that? A lot. Okay. Well, if I was making money, I'd be bankrolling him, trying to get that obligation to kind of horse him in against his will. Pope also does not want to do that. Maybe if he changed his mind to defend the board or something else, he might want to reconsider. I'll watch the French situation, because if that alliance thing becomes a bit more likely, then I'm an ally France. But until there's really not much I can do here, except maybe just get some relations spread out here. Like, I don't know, say hi to the Spanish, I guess. Hi, Spain. And just, well, no, you like them. Not Austria, they suck. Bavaria could be useful. I don't know. The British, hi Britain. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. All right. Well, that's the time keep on ticking. Ooh, the Pope is now supporting me for Italian unification. La-di-da. And yeah, no, I have that obligation, but I can't really use it for anything because the French are kind of getting murdered right now, which sucks. And my interest have been established. Let's get these colonies going here. One in South Cameroon. Oh, let's see, it's malaria, severe malaria, severe malaria. Let's go in like here and here. This is to be my little nugget. These will take forever due to the frickin' malaria, but it's whatever. But I would like to actually get my clone institution up to level 3. That'd be nice. But we don't have the administration for that. So many problems. So little time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're hemorrhaging money, but not as bad anymore. That's kind of good. Do have a bunch of freaking ships I can use actually. I'm just gonna look see if I can actually start selling stuff and make big exporting. Let's see here. See, silks apparently work like garbage on my market right now. I'm gonna sell those. As are small arms and see if I can get rid of a bunch of my silk. Hey Russia, have some silk. There you go, buddy. Who needs guns? The French need guns? Have some guns. And hardwood's actually not too bad. What else is cheap in my market? So luxury furniture, the French. Here you go, France. Luxury furniture. Take it. That's looking a lot nicer. And actually, while we're doing that, because we're not going into war anymore, let's just knock that down a little bit. Save a couple pennies. Any decrease if I want to get done here. Those logistics, it's fun. This green grass. Move to Italy. It's nice. And we're no longer in red losing money. Hooray. Which, if that's the case, if we're no longer in red losing money, I feel totally safe doing this. Secret societies. No threat from the intelligence yet. They're totally chill. Okay, those colors are already rolling here. Let's see here. Where is bankroll? So I'd like to get that application off of you. So yeah, to be like a little over 3.5K. We can afford that. The economy's fixing itself. Good times in the French kingdom. Let's see. Fertilizer is probably pretty cheap actually here. Because I sell fertilizer. Sell to the Turks. Might as well. Until I need it. Let's just get the fertilizer factory rolling. Where did I build that actually anyways? All over here in Amelia. Here you go. Now they're working. That should gives more need for sulfur too, I think. Sulfur's actually pretty cheap in our market. And no need to do that yet. Yeah, looks like what's mostly just that stuff. Standard of living here is still okay. Also need another administration at some point too. Yeah, but looks like all this is good. Prime. So they're building more trains. Militant, Piedmonte, and South Cameroon. Fancy pantsy. Down to the colonies. Just go check out the colonies. Glorious. Look at the colonies. Well, there's nothing there, but there's something there. See the lighthouse? We got something going on here. It's nice. Mainly up here, though. But like Dula. Some turmoil here. They probably just don't like the fact that I'm kind of encroaching on them. But, you know, this is fine. Devote scandal. This preacher did some stuff. Let's just, yeah, sit down, buddy. Go away. The person would, and these guys need ports down here so they can be connected to the market. Right. Get that queued up for you guys. Well, South Cameroon's the one that's getting built. So let's see here. Where are my... Let's see here. Yeah, let me just give you a port for you. These got queued up from all ports. A port for you, and where's my last colony? Oh, they're sharing a border, okay. Well, there we go. Whatever. More ports. It's pretty important. But alrighty then. Let's see here. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here else? Oh, I could embargo, which I'm going to Sicily's because they're jerks. Yeah, so screw those guys. Let's see. Yeah. Embargo those guys. Can also rival them too. They already are rivaled. That's fair. Congo like defensive pack. No thanks, Congo. Yeah, we're just embargoing each other. That's fair. Take on debt. Nope. France actually sorted their stuff out. But my obligation's probably gone, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone. France, you're a little slow on the draw, I think. Oh well. Though I am genuinely curious, why are you conciliatory? I don't like you. Ah, there you go. That's looking a lot healthier. Got any trains zipping around here now? Let's see here. See any trains going choo-choo? Oh, there's a train. Choo-choo! There he goes. Well, I think right now things are pretty calm right now. Yeah, the economy's kind of recovered. For the most part. Because being bankrolled, I think I was decreasing relations with the Austrians, actually. Well, I think the British liking me. So they're currently fighting. Like, who are you fighting? Oh, they're fighting the Sick Empire. And the Prussians still like me. Yay. All there is disappear. So they're up there. Where's coal prices? Did those go down yet? Coal prices is actually not as bad as they used to be. Clippers in. Low Stanley can't ruin it because they don't have a port, but we're working on it. How about... Yeah, I can't even do it. That would just nuke the economy if I did. Lol. Can I go over to steel tools? By chance, or start using some steel construction? Some stuff. Where's the whole 5? Actually, you probably could. Make iron like dirt cheap, though. Well, I mean, I guess use the iron to make more steel. Basically. It beget itself. And ooh, we got the urbanization done. Winds of change. He must come along since our small house, more of a metropolis. We had heavily urbanized for standing living for 2 years, or this is not the end. More urban building throughput. I could just get the easy standard of living for a couple of years. Or throughput, just, yeah, probably the throughput just to help the economy. This is not the end. They're about to be incorporated too. Standard living cost. Lower strata starting because what's expensive these days for the lower strata? Grain, liquor's a little expensive, groceries are expensive. So grain, basically it's foodstuffs. We can help them with that. Sometimes we put like a millet farm. We can get some local grain farms. Well, granted, if some people want to get some millet farms down in Africa, which I think people are doing anyways, that's fine. And hey, we're back in the green. In the money. Faith knows no borders. Courage was the straighter ties to Papal State. Let's see here, so we can get relations with the Papal State. And we are Piedmontian First Catholic second. Well, I do always want their relations so I can just absorb them, so yeah. Take that. So now we're very friendly with the Pope. Which, Mr. Popey Pope, are you still considering... Ooh, wow, we're 16 million. That is a strong economy right there. You still considering coming on... Ooh, the Popey Pope would come aboard. Alliance, no. I could offer him an obligation. Which, honestly, I might actually do that. Because the faster I consume this, I can just overpower, well, two Sicilies, and also, well, be a much more... Well, more of a threat toward Austria. Plus 12. Cooperative, similarity, GDP, strength, offering application. Yeah, they would come. I'm gonna do it. I'll bite. That way, I guess also save me a bunch of money too. So yeah, offer an obligation. Just join me. I can stop bankrolling you. And the Pope is now in the Customs Union. Welcome aboard, Popey Pope. And unification with the Papal State. Diplomacy has won the day. And obviously, I think now that we have Rome again, we need to move the capital to Rome. That's just like a thing. Offensive pact, you no longer exist, dude. Unless we incorporate Rome. That's the play. We're going to incorporate Rome and then have to be the new capital. Because it's Rome. It has to be the capital. Also, let's get our state actions, recent production methods. Now that is a handsome-looking Italian state right there, I think. Now, the question is, should I try to make amends with two Sicilies? Because I don't want to have to kill them by force if I don't have to. I'll give it a shot, but if they're still going to be dicks to me, I'll go back to freaking poking at them. Because I'd rather make friends with them without having to fight. How much would it cost to bankroll them anyways? If I could start bankrolling them, get an obligation for them to join the market. Because my economy is now, like, what, double the size of theirs, I think? Let's see here, information. No, not double, but yeah, it is almost double their size. Which I need to see here, actually. Where is... I think that's what I want to do. Take on debt. I can take up Montenegro's debt for them. What would that give me? Is it just a obligation on them? Obligation. Oil Montenegro over here. Split state too. Doesn't really do anything for me. Let's find which. How much bigger is my military now? 40 flotillas and over 100 divisions. Ooh, fancy. You see, Prussia, you're kind of slacking on form in Germany. I'm kind of just rolling fast, getting the, getting Italy up and running. Any other damaging relations with Austria? It's already poor as it is. So I'm just curious, if I were to make a play against Austria, who would be in on it? Well, everybody's kind of curious. Let's see what happens. Let's just consider I'm firmly a major power. How's the market reacting to eating that part of Italy? Well, we're hurting for coal, but we're getting that sorted out. Hurting for more paper. and clothing. A lot of clothing we need. Let's probably just let this build queue sort itself out, and we would have even more construction queue. That is fantastic. So can I do anything else with my buildings while I was just chugging along, making more efficient? Sweeteners? No, I need sugar for that. Which actually, I get that Port in Cameroon built. So I get more groceries if I have access to sugar, which I can get from my colony down here. Yeah, give me some sugar plantations lined up. There we are. That'd be pretty sweet. Pun fully intended. And I'm already incorporating all these, right? Ingredients being incorporated. Cool. And I guess while that's rolling... Oh, why did I get that in? Darn. Which reminds me, too, now that I'm a lot stronger... Interests. Let's see here. Where should I put this interest at now? In Russia? I'm thinking Egypt. I would love to hold Sinai. Put my interest down there. Oh, it could be improving relations with the Greeks. Let's see here. Improve relations. Hey, Greece. Let's be buds. Things are going really well right now, I think. Very, very well. Get that port in Cameroon set up. Paper and clippers. Artillery is also expensive too, apparently. But I gotta switch to organized sports. Lovely. Let's see. Where's my weapons factory at? I can just go to smoothbore cannons. There we are. Can I actually upgrade the army? That's what I want to check now. If puts a period to go to war, which we need to do. You need skirmish infantry. We need ammunition, which is fine. We can get that going. If we're going to war, we need to make sure that the military is fully modernized. Skirmish, 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 and we have mobile artillery. And then I would like to get, my next tech. In military, I would like to get triage. Because, you know, not bleeding out and dying is pretty good, I've heard. So now we're probably short on ammunition. Which means we need to get a munitions plant rolling. Like that high priority, because, you know, it's our army. Probably just one, I think. Get munitions plant rolling in. Where do we have a lot of people that can build stuff up in? Actually, like everywhere. Let's see. Let's get that built in. Is Piedmont? Or somewhere central. Like Tuscany. Umbrina. Rome? I do Rome. That's kind of at the border. Honestly, Tuscany's probably the best place for it. Because it's central. Get that there, and actually let's make that a priority. Get that built. Yeah, we're short on explosives and ammo. With explosives, I can actually go to, where is my fertilizer or chemical plants? Let's get explosives. Yep, let's get. I need things that go boom. Which means we need more sulfur, more coal. So sulfur mine, it's not even full yet. Unacceptable government. People are not happy with it. Really? I can reform the government. Now, it's just this, they don't even want the church involved, it's just the landowners, because they're just a bunch of jerks. Well, we can get racial... Oh, is that a step up, having such a segregation? As horrible as that sound. We also go make the bitch of cultural exclusion, that's nice. We can do that. Be a bit more of a tolerant society. Which I think that is also good. We also do child labor laws. Very good as well. Let's see. There's probably scope for, well, why are these here? Is it because there's their... Because the landowners supporting this, actually? The landowners are actually currently supporting reducing segregation. I mean, so this piss off the bourgeoisie a little bit, but I don't really care what they think, so... Yeah, we can go to cultural exclusion. So, you know, we'll be a, you know, bit more of a tolerant society. That sounds fine. After this, we'll probably start running child labor laws. Because, you know, we don't want... Well, I mean, who knows? The kids might be yearning for the mines, but we'll see here. Negative? That's not good. Let's stop... Yeah, stop doing it with, Bavaria. Here we go. See, paper is still expensive. Yeah, but now the things are actually pretty happy here. I just need to make sure that the army gets what they need. I also need more weapons, too. Britain set up a new colony. Good for you. I am selling weapons, I think, though, aren't I? Guess I'm not. Could probably be selling some stuff. Actually, not much, to be honest. A lot of these are import demand, though. Granted, why import it? We could just build it. I guess for anything, my goal right now is just to get the economy up and running by, like, I don't know, 1870. Get this back in the green and have, well, everything up and running, because we'll see if Two Sicilies here has a change of pace. Which I really hope they do. Because now it's down to a minor power. They're still hostile. And belligerent. Because of the Great Nothing Burger War. Backroom deals. Booze. They focus on a lot, darn it. Yeah, we're still probably hurting on... Actually, we do decent on ammo. It's expensive. Yeah, clothes is still killing us. Transport's actually kind of expensive now too. As are clippers. I have a lead mine? I actually didn't know that. I do have a lead mine. Fun times. Give them the pump. No nitroglycerin. That reminds me, I have to upgrade things to railcar. Just get everything on railcar. Use my choo-choos. Why are you using tools? Tools, you fools. It's probably gonna make the price of coal skyrocket, but... And transportation, but we'll see. Got branching out successfully completed. Railroad boom. The growth branch of alliance along our main railroad routes has been immediately valuable for the growth of our burgeoning rail industry. Support the rails for more throughput. More locomotive, or we can also get more toward, yeah, always go for tech. Tech towards steel railroad cars. Very, very nice. The economy is just freaking booming. So what are we hurting for now in the old economic-y? It's a lot of wood. It's always the wood. At least now that this is beginning to calm down, we can actually start building what we need after we get all that sugar through, because that's just going to help us with our food industries be a bit more efficient. And also the setback. Just go for that. We're number 8 power in the world. Where do we actually kind of sit these days? I'm kind of curious. Let's see here. Could just at peace. We're number 8 between Spain and the Dutch. Prestige, we're actually kind of hanging. We're just under Spain, actually. We're also number 7 power in the world. Our GDP is on par with Spain's, which feels actually pretty good. Standard of living, we're probably still kind of lower. Yeah, that's not that great. But our GDP is probably really good. Oh, up. Yeah, we're like actually one of the best GDPs in the world currently. We're like between Spain and the Ottomans in terms of GDP. With a very small population too. Very cost effective, I guess. Nowhere near anyone sense of like France, Russia, or Austria. We're half Austrians actually, so we're actually pretty formidable. Transportation shortage in Piedmontian market. So we need more trains, what you're telling me. We shall get that done. Let's see. I believe, yeah, trains make transportation. Development. There they are. Trains. Yeah, I believe those make transportation. Let me double check here. The building menu. Let's see here. Transportation. Yeah. See more trains. And postal savings. Great. See, so yeah, so I'm gonna add a train wherever it looks like we need more. Don't subsidize those. Why are we subsidizing our rails? Like this is a perfectly valid industry currently. Yeah, privately owned. Yeah, see how much that's helping the economy right now? Sheesh. Anyways. Let's see here. Oop. French customers not wanted. That's just gonna hurt the enactment chance and make some people in North... That's gonna make people cranky. Oof, it's not good. Alrighty, man. Let's see what else can we do here these days. Steam engine time. Have a decent motor industry. That's... So beef up the motor industry a little bit. That's for the mission. And it's actually making money, so let's get 2 more of those. Just for that mission. And we also need... Well, where is my... Yeah, build more. Where do we actually need development? Sardinia is, like, desperate for a training. And probably Amelia can also use one, too. For more trains. And was this Piedmontian, Gabon, Cameroon? That's probably okay, actually. That's probably just the 2 we need. Let's see how that does. Because I don't know how much transportation does one railroad actually make. So gross level 3 is making 153. In the industrials, we're not getting a lot of political clout. Which is nice. Some shortages due to transportation. So we're just working the kinks out of the rail. Working right now. We're working it out. Yep, transportation shortage. We need a lot of transportation, actually. Holy shoot. Materials I want here, or not really? Not really. Okay. Yeah, we need to get these trains up and running. Yeah, I'll build a couple more rails. Development, add, get one in Tuscany, and Piedmont, one down in Cameroon. One all down the African colonies. Why not? Get them all hooked up in the rail. They ate somebody. The third opinion. Throw money at the problem for the bill, piss off the landowners more, or just double up. Which is... That's just a free buff. Yeah, I'll just take the free buff. That's fine. Which this is going very nicely, actually. I'm just going to actually put in the books. Steam engine time, central archive. Let's see here. Nothing else really going on, it looks like right now. Industrial boom. Hell yeah, keep that train rolling, people. Literally. Oh boy, yep. Well, I think that these trains should be profitable, especially now we need a lot more, well, rail. Railway broken. Interesting. Which is, they see some bargoing us, so... We're definitely improving relations with them, which is nice. We can kind of make people cranky. Intelligentsia. Yeah, sure, why not? Bit of a movement going to support. And steam engine time has been successful. Hooray! Engines of progress. Mayfair steam engines become a profitable industry in Piedmont thanks to our second investment in the locomotive technology. The engines are already being employed across the new Piemontean railway lines. More throughput on the trains, more choo-choos, and more innovation for steel cars. That should be like a lot of innovation toward that, actually. We should be almost done. Yeah, that's like halfway done already. I can go for that next, actually. Get steel cars. I guess there's a lot of, I might do that next, actually, after I get triage. Go for the steel cars. So I have a huge jump on that. Which reminds me, are we actually making enough ammunition for the army? Army is, yeah, they're good. Ships are cheap too, although can I actually change their methods currently? I checked the Navy of all people here, and you need to be skirmishing infantry, by the way. Hello, Navy. Where are my boats? $40 out of 43. I'd like to see where garrisons. Congo, we should get one there. I would like to see where is my... There they are, thank you. Man of Wars, don't have ironclads yet. Monitors, dreadnoughts. Alright, what about at my naval production facilities? Can we do anything for that? Reinforced wooden ships. Take a lot of fabric. Why just make clippers just dirt cheap, basically, if we did that? And everything else super expensive. So we're just better off just keeping this the way it is. Actually, you can turn out a lot of clippers actually doing that. Probably should start selling clippers, honestly. The clippers for us are actually kind of expensive these days, right? It's actually wood, paper, and clothes. That's our big killers. Tools are kind of pricey too, and coal, of course, because can't have too much coal. Which, you know, speaking of which, just keep mining, people. Keep on mining. And also need more wood, too. Yeah. Some there. Might as well cap out Piedmont, too. The wood production area. Iron, sulfur. Sulfur's actually profitable these days, that's fun. Which reminds me, can I actually now set this to sweeteners without us breaking... We can actually do that without breaking the economy. Without a clause. The rural folk, the bourgeoisie, or let's just make the rural folk happy. Make you happy, happy. Revolution in New England? Uh-oh. America, what are you doing? Oh, I don't want the spam mode. Oh, hello, America. I guess the Civil War's gone a little backwards these days. Who's the president currently? Lysander Peabody. Interesting. And this is Maxwell Hammerslow. Interesting. Well, the Civil War's being weird. That's fun. And, the British still own... Well, I guess Canada still owns Oregon. That's fun. What else is going on in the world? It's like Britain's expanding more into northern India. That's fun. Persia's kind of just chilling out. All of that else is pretty okay. Pretty calm. Besides America just kind of just exploding. Things are pretty happy here. Let's see here. What are you suggesting game I can sell? I have more wine just for sale. I like selling wine. Not a lot of wine. Sell some wine to the Greeks. That'd be too much. And we got triage. Good. Now we're gonna go for steal railway cars. Get that nice and early. Import clippers from the Russians. Interesting time. Any more? I can't do another interest, it looks like. Hey, the economies are covered. That's nice. Probably because, yeah, we're getting actually a lot more transport because these rail lines are coming online. Turn Citizen Association as a good event, which means we get extra chance of getting this pushed through. The Argentines want to talk. Hello, Argentina. I just noticed that France moved their capital from Paris to Lyon, which, speaking of capitals, we need to move our capital too, because as we are now in control of Rome, we need to make that the capital. Change capital. Let's see. I can't move my capital to Rome. Can I make an incorporated state into the capital? Make a home capital. Primary culture into the state. So I can't actually move it down to... Why is the primary culture not... Oh, it's still incorporating. That's why. And also it's Southern Italian too. Fair enough. Just I would like to make Rome the capital. So I guess there's more people in Piedmont than there is Rome. Yeah, there's way more people studying in Piedmont than... Or in Piedmont, down there currently in good old Roma. Oh, there's the Vatican. Go to the Colosseum, though. To do that big little landmark, but I don't see it. Still port building a ship. Fun times. We're only losing 5,000, which... How much in the hole are we currently? About 3 million in the hole, looks like. Maximum credits I think at 12, though, so yeah, we're perfectly okay. Is our munitions plant working okay? Make sure we have enough ammo. What's moving along? Yep, cool. Ammo's actually kind of cheap, truth be told. And also now we're making money. Fantastic. We were making money for a little bit. The transportation is still actually pretty expensive. The cost for it should be going down. Are rail cars still expensive? Where's our trains price? Trains are kind of... trains aren't too bad, actually. Coal's expensive, though. Clippers have gone down. That's gone down. Wheat's actually gone down, too. Yeah, one thing that's really expensive these days is transport. And also wood, because wood is always going to be expensive, I guess, around here. And tools. What's explosives? I guess I'll build a tool factory somewhere, I guess. This guy gets a pretty good sized tool factory. Let's put one there. We need more explosives too. What's it, Amelia? Explosives? Put that there too. So I definitely want to make more army. Art of doing nothing. Or people just want to come and help me because they're cool. Screw the landowners. Boo. Boo on you. Ooh, that's actually a big army over there. Yeah, let's get some more men. Like, a nice 30 right here. I like round numbers. Let's go there. Let's go for 20 for you. That'd be 8 plus 12. You guys go to 10. Yeah, let's go to 20. Why not? There we are. Nice big army. Make the army a bit happier. Sardinia is still hurting for infrastructure too. Poor Sardinia. Get out of the rail. So it's actually going down. Because they can't get anything because they can't import anything. That's kind of sad, actually. It's tragic. Alright, let's just get you another railway, I guess. Or a port. We're down by like 20, so I might just get them a rail instead. Help boost their infrastructure. Because how is low buy down here? Infrastructure. Yeah. You made that a bit of a priority, actually. Two Sicilies, you're up to your crap again, aren't you? Alright, bud. Guess we're raising the troops again, because he's doing silly things. Especially because I'm much more powerful than him. Does he have any allies? He has a defensive pact with somewhere in North Africa. I mean, I'm just gonna boop you then. I mean, if you want to do this, bud. But you can see who's currently actually getting involved in this little play right here. I can sway the Germans to help me, and the Spanish. Other than that, no one else really wants to get involved in this. Let's see, just prepare me to raise some military spending here. Backroom deals. Stay focused on the law. Yeah. How is the military actually doing these days? My navy is like much more massive than these days, I believe as well. Yeah, 32 to his 32 to my like 42. Yeah, so I have 10 more flotillas, and this guy can actually take most of them. It looks like there's no reason to have the other two ships just using them. Yeah, you guys just get ready to be in convoy raiding again. Starve them out. You guys set sail. It looks like things are about to get ugly down here, it looks like. Which reminds me, I totally forgot. Before war breaks out, people. Let's see the scripture. Y'all need some medicine. First aid. I can just import booze if we need more booze to keep this supplied. Is that his whole entire army? 49. He has... Yeah, pretty much most battalions is conscripts. Looks like I can actually have I have way... Why would you make that play, dude? That's so goofy. Like, you're basically saying you want to conquer most of my... Basically all of the Papal States' old land. Like, alright, dude, I'll play ball. If you want to fight, we're going to have a fight. Let's see, I'll take... What are his good states, actually? I'm going to cripple him. Let's see here. I want to see which states I want. Campania is actually pretty delicious looking. Not there. Puglia. Calabria. Sicily. I want the one that has most of the GDP. That's 1.16 is Sicily. Puglia's... What's most valuable state's Campania. So yeah, for now I will just say... I will take Campania. Conquer state. Campania. I want that. Oh, no, I don't put that on the world. Duh. Conquer state. Yeah, that's Campania. What do the Germans want? Obligation to them. What about Spain? Obligations? Honestly, yeah, I don't need any outside support in this war. I can probably handle this myself. Getting a lot of radicals, though. Don't like that. Well, I mean, you saw I tried to do this the nice way, but he's making this difficult. What else can I do here? I gotta watch this. If Spain joins him, I'm calling in the Germans. So I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of a pocket here. So it'd be 20. I do something else, I guess. Add the war goal. Take something else, I guess, off of them. Not system. Maybe it is a Bruzo. Just basically the north. That'll leave me enough room to call on Germany if things get a little dicey. Yeah. And we should begin mobilizing right now, I think. So I might need another Generalissimo, I think, here too. Yeah, hire a new general if I can. Landowner, Intelligentsia landowner. Offensive planner. Yeah, let's get this guy, I guess. He seems cool. King's just chilling, lol. And you can be promoted. Alright, so we have 11 to garrison, 95. They have 90 men. I can get more, and I can also do conscripts too. Let's just mobilize. Mobilize you. And mobilize you. We're gonna push it in the front. Yeah, things are about to get ugly. The cost of military goods skyrocketed. Yep. Weapons and ammo are in high demand right now. Probably import some though. Yeah, let's import some weapons for the French. What about ammunition? I also import ammunition for the French as well. No ammo imports. Artillery imports. Do access to those by chance. For the British. Oh, let's take the French because we have the trade agreement. It'd be a little cheaper. So we're well supplied at least. Yeah, right now, because we're going to war, I'm going to cancel all these barracks. Yeah, just get rid of all these. Game, just stay down here. I'm trying to... Thank you, game. behaving. Alright. Oh shoot, we're almost at an hour. Well, I guess, I kind of just leave it. I'll probably just let the war kick off, and then I'll probably call it a part here. We'll leave it off at a cliffhanger with the Great Italian War, I guess. Actually, just before, so they can't actually have a chance to do anything else. I'll take some reparations, I think. Can't sneak any other states too really quick here, no. American Dominion Treaty Port, no. Okay, it's fine. Just to really destroy their economy. Let's do U.S. flag. So that's fine. Alright, we're on the path to war, it looks like right now. So I guess, next episode there's gonna be some fighting going on, it looks like here. Gonna have the war going on, and the U.S. fixed itself. The U.S. did fix it. Who won? Ah, the Southerner. Oh, no, was that the trade union dude? I know, but the Civil War's over, so, you know, that's nice. But yeah, I guess, in the next part, we're going to war, I guess, with Two Sicilies. Although we tried to, be nice and everything, be amicable, but unfortunately, they just don't want to be agreeable. So, back to war with Two Sicilies, which we have more battalions than them, and, well, this time, there's an actual land border. So this time, this will not be the Great Nothing Burger War. But until then, we have this war breakout. I've been Miles97, and this has been Victoria 3. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a nice rest of your day.